Good evening and welcome to October's first edition of Primetime News. Thank you for joining me. I'm Selima Shimwefeleni Masipa. We begin tonight's bulletin with a tragic road accident that claimed 9 lives. On Sunday, a horrifying accident occurred on the B1 road between Mariental and Gibeon, resulting in the instant death of 9 people. According to a preliminary police report, a white Iveco bus was traveling in the southern direction with 23 passengers when the driver noticed an approaching Scania truck in the opposite lane. The truck suddenly switched lanes, forcing the bus driver to swerve to the right to avoid a head-on collision. Unfortunately, the truck struck the bus on the side, causing it to veer off the road and overturn. Tragically, 1 passenger lost their life in the bus due to the impact. The chain reaction continued as the truck collided head-on with a Ford Bantam traveling behind the Iveco. This collision resulted in a devastating fire, claiming the lives of all 8 occupants in the Ford Bantam, with 4 of them suffering severe burns. This heart-wrenching incident occurred at approximately 2200 hours, about 60 kilometers from Mariental. Namibian Police Force spokesperson, Deputy Commissioner Kona Shikwambi, has confirmed that investigations into this tragic event are ongoing. Our thoughts and condolences go out to the affected families during this difficult time. Now, a 58-year-old South African man previously evading South African authorities due to a fraud conviction was apprehended at Hosea Kutako International Airport on Saturday immediately upon his arrival from Angola. Let's now delve into the specifics of this story.
According to the Namibian Police Force Nampol's crime report, the suspect is a fugitive who is wanted by the South African authorities on charges of fraud. It is alleged that the culprit's passport was scanned by the immigration officials and created a hit alarm, indicating that the subject is an Interpol red fugitive. The subject then lodged an appeal against the conviction, but the appeal was struck off the court roll. He was instructed to undergo and serve the sentence, but failed to report to prison. On 23 August 2011, an order for his apprehension was issued by George Magistrates Court. Currently, the fugitive was detained at a police station near Hosea Kutako International Airport. Reporting for Primetime News, Diana Kauta.
In a devastating incident, a gold mine shaft collapse in Zimbabwe has claimed the lives of at least 9 miners, according to reports from an engineer at the site and the Zimbabwe Miners Federation on Saturday. Henrietta Rushwaya, the president of the Zimbabwe Miners Federation, informed AFP that 4 bodies have been recovered thus far, while 5 miners remain trapped under the rubble. Mine engineer Hussein Piri also confirmed to AFP that rescuers have successfully located the bodies of the 5 trapped miners. The tragic event unfolded on Friday at the Bay Horse mine in Chegutu, located approximately 120 kilometers west of the capital city Harare, as reported by state television ZBC. Soda Jemu, the Minister of Mines for the Southern African country, who arrived at the scene to oversee rescue efforts, confirmed that 21 miners managed to escape the disaster.
And immediately after the incident happened, we are told that about 13 people managed to escape unhurt. And that leaves about 21 people that were underground. And what I would say as being the cause of so many accidents and incidences is the result of irresponsible mining, where proper precaution, which is supposed to be observed, is not being undertaken.
Gabon's transitional president, who assumed office at the end of August following the removal of the country's former leader, received a significant show of support from neighboring Congo on Sunday. This demonstration of solidarity followed a meeting between the two leaders aimed at enhancing diplomatic relations and alleviating Gabon's isolation. General Bryce Oligui Nguema took control after the ousting of 64-year-old Ali Bongo Ondimba, who had governed Gabon since 2009. This transition occurred shortly after Ali Bongo Ondimba's victory in a presidential election was contested as fraudulent by both the opposition and the leaders of the military coup. The former regime has also faced accusations of widespread corruption and poor governance. During Ali Bongo's presidency, relations between Gabon and neighboring Congo had been notoriously strained. President Oligui expressed that his visit was intended to improve the strained ties and address Gabon's international isolation following the coup. Although the Congo president did not address reporters after the talks, his foreign minister, Jean-Claude Gakoso, praised Oligui as a man of humility and reconciliation. Stay tuned for our upcoming business segment, where we will bring you the latest in economic and financial news. Welcome to the Primetime Biz segment, your premier source for the latest in local and continental business news. Omaruru's Chief Executive Officer Valentino Sindongo has highlighted the pressing issue of high unemployment in the town. Sindongo pointed out that over 60% of Omaruru's residents are young individuals and the town is grappling with an alarmingly high unemployment rate. In response to this challenge, the Municipal Council is actively planning the construction of a vocational training center tailored to the needs of Omaruru's youth. The center's curriculum, according to the CEO, will be influenced by key sectors such as agriculture, tourism, construction, mechanics, electrical, and mining. Our Primetime News producer Petrus Namadiko, along with journalist Isabel Bento, recently visited Omaruru and now bring us this exclusive Primetime News report.
If you have a youth working class which are very energetic and they don't have anything, their last resort is to other staffs. But what we are looking also at the council level, we have engaged also with vocational training. In June, we met Nakayale, yes. So vocational training in the north, in the Musati region. We engaged, we are ongoing having engagement. We have also spoken to, we have engaged also with the Ministry of Works and Transport in August. So we're looking at positive things. What we're trying to do is that we want to create up a vocational training center within Omaruru. And one of our key discipline areas that we are looking at is in agriculture, tourism, bricklaying, mechanic, electrical. As you all are aware, is that we are surrounded by mining. So we also want to engage the mining to see what are the best skills that they are looking at, so that when these guys set up these plants here, they are able also to formulate their curriculum in line with what they want, so that should we train this youth around here, they are able to tap within their mining. And Osino also is coming on board. We have been engaging, and one of the issues also that we have been emphasizing is on the youth. of this town, because they haven't really been exercising all that strength that they have. So we're looking at that. I believe if things goes well, probably very soon we're gonna have an agreement with them after we have done all the homework from our side, and then we give them a green light that, look, this is where we stand with the Ministry of Work and Transport, because we want to utilize one of the area that they have, which used to be their operational area. We want to exchange it to one of our offices for that specific piece of land with the infrastructure that they have already there, so that we can start exercising it. On the other hand, also we have also engaged the Minister of Healthy, Dr. Shangula. We met, and we are also having an ongoing engagement. We are looking also in old hospital. I don't know if you visited it, where we want also to see if we can use that, as if the council can have it in exchange for something, so that we can promote it also for hospitality, tourism and hospitalities within here, for those who want to partake. Like as you see, Omaruru, I've said it earlier on that Omaruru have got quite a good historical. When you talk about the Fotafan Trotters, those who understood history back in the days, this is some of the lands that they were around. And there's quite a unique also history about the town itself. So but now with the lodges that surround Omaruru, we want now, if we have these tourism hospitalities here, and as a council also we're looking at having tourism information center, so that when these guys come in, they are able to get all this information from us. But yeah, it's not a one-day goal, but it's things that we are looking at in the long run to see how best that we can improve and allow the circular flow of incomes. We want to see people in and out day and night. They are moving, shopping, plastic bags. And my message also to the investors is that we have a vast land. Put your plantation in Omaruru.
Now let's shift our focus to tomorrow's weather report, where we'll bring you a comprehensive forecast covering the entire nation. Welcome to Sport Planet, your premier source for all things sports. Round 2 of the Namibia Premiership kicked off on Friday with exciting matches held in Otjiwarongo. The action continued on Saturday with more games taking place in Okahanja and Windhoek. At the Now Abe Stadium on Saturday, Okahanja United clinched their first victory of the season against the coastal-based Blue Waters, sealing the match with a final score of 2-1. The opening goal came from Blue Waters courtesy of a penalty as Erastus Kulula successfully converted from the spot just 25 minutes into the game. This followed a foul committed by Okahanja United's goalkeeper Benatus Urikob. However, Okahanja United rallied towards the end of the match, showcasing their prowess with 2 remarkable goals. In an unexpected turn of events, the match also saw controversy when Okahanja United's coach Richard Gariseb received a red card. He was accused of spitting on the 4th official soccer boot. However, Gariseb vehemently denied the allegations, asserting that it was merely a spilled bottle of water on the official's boot. After the match, the Namibia Press Agency had the opportunity to speak with coaches Richard Gariseb and Lucky Shipanga, both determined to surpass their previous season's performance in the Namibia Premiership. Lucky Shipanga, the coach of the coastal-based team Blue Waters, finished as the runner-up in the previous season. In contrast, Richard Gariseb's Okahanja United secured the 6th spot out of the 16 teams in the Premiership. During an interview with the Namibia Press Agency on Saturday, Shipanga acknowledged that losing points in the league is not a desired outcome for any coach. However, he remains steadfast in his determination to guide his team to improvement with a particular focus on enhancing their defensive capabilities. Gariseb, on the other hand, expressed his satisfaction at collecting his first points of the season after Okahanja United's 2-1 victory against Blue Waters. Stay tuned for your Sports Roundup. That brings us to the end of our broadcast for tonight. We sincerely appreciate your viewership. Before we say goodbye, we'd like to kindly remind you that you can become a part of the larger Nampa TV community by following the on-screen instructions to subscribe to our channel. Additionally, we encourage you to like and share our content and actively engage with us in the comments section. Your participation significantly contributes to the improvement of our productions. On behalf of myself, Selimeshimwefeleni Masipa, and our dedicated production team working diligently behind the scenes, we want to extend our warmest wishes to all of you for a peaceful and restful night. Good night.